Okay, so if you're a business owner, you know your Google reviews are basically gold. But what happens when someone tries to flip the script and use that gold as a weapon against you? Well, that's what we're going to break down today, exactly how you can fight back against one of the ugliest scams targeting businesses right now. I want you to imagine this for a second. You open your email and bam, there it is, a message demanding money. The threat? If you don't pay up, your Google business profile is about to get flooded with one-star reviews. It is a modern-day shakedown, and it feels absolutely terrible. But the question is, are you powerless? Not anymore. And just to be clear, this isn't some hypothetical worst-case scenario. It is a real, nasty tactic that scammers are actively using. They're targeting businesses and weaponizing the very review system that's supposed to build trust, all to squeeze money out of hardworking owners just like you. Now, you might be thinking, come on, it's just one review, right? How bad can it be? Oh, so wrong. Let's dig into why this threat is so incredibly damaging, especially for a local business. This goes way beyond just a bruised ego. This hits your bottom line. Let's talk about the direct impact here. For a local business, your visibility on Google is everything. A sudden nosedive in your star rating can absolutely bury you in those local near me searches, making you pretty much invisible to new customers. That one fake review, yeah, it can literally mean the phone just stops ringing. For what feels like forever, business owners have felt like they were just shouting into the void, trying to get these bogus reviews taken down. But here is the good news. In fact, it's great news. The game has finally changed. Google has rolled out a direct solution, a powerful new weapon for your arsenal. I want you to meet the review extortion form. And here's what makes this such a game changer. This is not just another support ticket that gets lost in some automated black hole. Nope. This form sends your report directly to a human being, a real person on Google's trust and safety team. And what does that mean for you? It means a much faster, manual review by someone who actually gets the context of the attack. Okay, so the worst has happened. The threat lands in your inbox. What's your next move? Do you panic? Do you pay them? Absolutely not. Let's walk through your 4-step action plan. It's simple, it's direct, and it is very, very effective. Before we dive into the steps, let's get our heads in the right space. On one side, you've got the panic reactions, engaging, negotiating, maybe even paying. All that does is signal that you're an easy target, and it just invites more scams. On the other side, you've got the strategic response. Stay calm, collect your evidence, and use the official tool Google built for you. So step 1, and this is the big one. Do not engage. Don't reply, don't argue, just silence. Step 2, gather your proof. You are now a detective. Screenshot everything. The email, any messages, usernames, timestamps. Your evidence is your best friend here. Third, you go directly to Google's new form and you submit your report with all that proof. And finally, maybe the most important step of all, get back to running your business. Let the pros handle it from here. Now, having this reporting tool is a fantastic defense. It really is. But what about your offense? A reactive fix is good, but a proactive strategy, well, that's even better. We need to think about long-term reputation management. And this really gets to the heart of the bigger picture. This form is there to help you clean up a mess, for sure, but it is not a substitute for building a strong foundation. Great local SEO hygiene is what makes your online presence tough and resilient in the first place. So what does that strong foundation even look like? Well, it's built on these 5 pillars. Think of them as trust signals you're always sending to Google. Consistent activity, like posting updates, shows you're alive and kicking. Accurate info everywhere online builds authority. A steady stream of real reviews from happy customers, that'll drown out the noise from any fakes. And finally, strong connections from your website and social media prove you're a legit, authoritative voice in your field. All right, let's wrap things up by focusing on how to build that fortress around your reputation. How can you make your business a much, much harder target for these kinds of scammers down the road? Here are the key habits to build. First, be active. Post regularly to your profile and, actively and ethically encourage your happy customers to leave you those genuine reviews. Second, be consistent. Make sure your name, address, and phone number, your NAP, are perfectly identical everywhere online. That's a huge trust signal for Google. And finally, be informed. Learn what gets profiles suspended so you can stay clear of those traps. This is how you really take control. If you take just one thing away from all this, let it be this. In the world of local business today, Your online visibility and your reputation, they're two sides of the very same coin. You simply cannot have one without the other. Protecting one means you're protecting both. So the next time you see that threat, I want you to remember these three simple things. Don't panic. You have a plan. Collect your proof, document absolutely everything, and file that report. You have a direct line to Google's team now, so you better believe you should use it. And that brings us to the final question I want to leave you with. This new tool is a fantastic shield, but the best defense is always a strong business. So I want you to take a hard look at your online presence. Is your reputation really built on a solid foundation? Is it truly built to last?